How do you, because you do have children, you've got 4 kids, right?
Yeah, 2 are out of the house, college. Yeah.
How do you contend with that? Because I struggle with that. The guilt feeling of like prioritizing myself over my children at times. I have a hard time with that. And so prioritizing sleep, prioritizing working out, like the sauna, the cold plunge, those things are really hard for me. What do you do to motivate yourself to stay on that path?
I'll preface it by saying it is much harder for women than it is for men as parents in terms of being able to put yourself before your children. I see my wife struggle with that daily. But I've always said to my wife, you have to come first. You have to be the best you can be for you to be the best for them, and for your husband. So depending on how you list it could be, it always has to be yourself. It has to be yourself, then your kids, and your husband or your wife, or yourself, your wife, your kids.
Yeah.
But you have to put yourself before that, because if you're not at your best, how can you provide the best? And that's really, it's really, really difficult. I understand it. But for me, I just make the time. There's 24 hours in the day. I think we can all find 30 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're at all day, like, and that's the thing. It's, I don't, there's some days where I will just do a 15-minute workout because I want to get a 15-minute sauna in.
Yeah.
And so that's 30 minutes. I only have 30 minutes. But if you're, one of those people I need 5-6 hours to spend to myself, I can't relate to that. But if that's what you need, I guess, so be it. It doesn't really bother me.
Huh. When you're traveling back and forth and you're working now in Atlanta, how do you stay on the routine while you're working? Like, do you find places?
Yeah, I will bring my gi, my jiu-jitsu gi. I always have an extra one. I'll find a place that I can go. Really hard to do sometimes. But again, I'll find times. Sauna, there's places, there's public, I hate it, but there are public saunas that you can go to. Public cold plunges, I really wince when I say that, because I have done them and I've seen things I don't want to see.
It grosses me out a little bit.
It's so gross.
It grosses me out, even like letting people use our cold plunge at our house. I know it sounds like I'm such a brat, but I'm always like, can we drain it? I
change the filter. I drain it and change the filter. I don't care. It's a thing. It's my sanctuary. But there's things you can do. You can find the time to do it. I'm going to be directing an episode, and I will be there for 3 weeks. And it's, when you direct, you're there all 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be really hard to find the time. But that's when I will make it even more, I will put even more stress on my sleeping and my nutrition, because I know I'm not getting my workouts in.
Yeah.